New Jersey lawmakers want drones shot down and inspected by feds. New Jersey lawmakers want the drone and wants one now. Republican Congressman Chris Smith demanded the Pentagon shoot down one of the nearly 1,000 drones that have been spotted above the Garden State since November 19, so answers can be had. Why can't we bag at least one drone and get to the bottom of this? Smith asked during the Saturday news conference in Seaside Heights. Well, in the video before this one, you'll see that a police drone had been sent up to pursue one of the 50 drones that were in the area, and they just evaded the police UAV and then sped off and disappeared into thin air. So what are these drones up to? Now, why can't we even track a suspect drone to its origin? Have we so little control over our airspace, he said. Now, we know that the U.S. Coast Guard saw these drones are not aircraft or helicopter. They are actually USV-sized drones. They're huge, and they're coming from the Atlantic Ocean. They have a wingspan of 8 feet, and they're coming from the Atlantic Ocean. They don't know where they're coming from, and coming towards the land. Now, Smith echoed sentiments already expressed by President-elect Donald Trump, who also wants one of the drones taken out. The drone sightings have been disturbing New Jersey, New York residents for weeks. From November 18, federal officials still can't say what they are or where they're from and who's behind them, but recently speculated people on the ground are misidentifying helicopters and small airplanes. Well, we said the U.S. Coast Guard said that they were actually drones. Now, how does Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, who infamously told us for years that our southern border was secure and closed when it's not, now insult our intelligence? We have not seen anything unusual. This is unusual, Smith said. Smith slammed federal officials for dismissing the sightings as no threat to civilians. He asked, how can anyone speculate or issue assurances to the thousands of Americans who have been witnessing the drones that there is no threat? In addition to civilians, the police officer had a ship full of Coast Guard members have reported seeing swarms of drones flying in from the Atlantic Ocean. Smith said the elusive maneuvers of these drones suggest a major military power sophistication that begs the question whether they have been deployed to test our defense capabilities, or worse, by violent dictatorships including Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, Smith said. The Pentagon has denied it's deploying the drones. I've written Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin asking the Pentagon to authorize the use of force to down one or more of these unnamed threats to uncover the mystery of the drones, Smith said. Well, if the Coast Guard see that they're coming from the Atlantic Ocean, they should just down them there and then pick them up from, wherever they're sinking into. The thing is that these come in at night. Now, knowing how drone warfare has radically changed warfighting in Ukraine and Russia, the Middle East and elsewhere, this is not the time to trivialize or dismiss the threat, he said. Smith said he has also started drafting legislation to empower the state police to seriously protect at-risk persons and infrastructure, and if necessary, bring down a dangerous drone or drones as needed. This is from New York Post on DNYUZ. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.